thing is like, okay. And it even says in your paragraph that right after that, after you encouraged him to get the engagement ring, he started having doubts about the relationship. Like, oh shit. Welcome to today's episode of Wicked Thinkers, where we delve into love, life, and other letters and things found around the internet that we try to provide as help with the best we can. Today's letter comes from Boston.com. I've been with my boyfriend for just under 5 years. We're in our mid-20s. A few years ago, he bought a house that we now live in. I recently, admittedly should not have, pressured him into getting an engagement ring. Since then, he's been having a lot of doubts and questions about the future of our relationship. He says that he doesn't know if I'm the right person for him, but truly doesn't want to hurt me. We've had conversations in the past about getting married and having children in the future, and we're on the same page. We do not have the best bedroom life, but have been trying to make it better. I'm also his first, so he's been saying that he can't get past having never been with anyone else, and it feels like it's holding him back. Our household chores are not evenly split. He does more than his fair share. I've been working on doing more and making it more even between us. He also says that he feels like he's not getting as much out of the relationship as I am, which does hurt to know that he's feeling that way. I'm just looking for any advice on how to navigate through this, help ease his doubts, and hopefully get him out of this doubt of our relationship. Since this topic of conversation has come up about a month ago, everything's been lacking. Barely hugging, kissing, no cuddling, almost no sex, except for one time after a big conversation. Okay, I'm gonna try to break this down paragraph by paragraph because this is pretty interesting. The first paragraph says he purchased a house that we now live in. Okay, I get you. So now I'm thinking, dude's got a little bit of money. It's mid-20s. He's got his own money. He bought the house, not y'all collectively together. He bought the house. And then right after that, it comes with, I recently, admittedly should not have, encouraged him to get an engagement ring. Okay, so now we got ourselves a problem because I'm just a regular guy looking into the situation. I'm just coming up with my own ideas, my own thoughts on this. And here's what I'm thinking. Already the relationship's going to be shaky. This man comes into this situation, brings his own money, buys a house that y'all two live in together. Y'all are not married. Y'all just living in this house together. Then after that, you ask him to pop off with an engagement ring. The average guy, I'm not saying all guys, I'm just going to say some guys, me being one of them, who have felt like I've been in this situation before. Yeah, you coming at his pockets. If I get married now, this house that I purchased that she can leave at any time now becomes our house that we have to split up assets to. And that's the first thing that's popping in his head. I'm telling you this. That's the first thing that's popping into his head is that. So that's the first thing. He's like, okay. And it even says in your paragraph that right after that, after you encouraged him to get the engagement ring, he started having doubts about the relationship. Like, oh shit. Do I want to be with this chick forever? And I just bought this house? Come on now. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So he's gonna have doubts about the relationship. Also, on top of that, the good thing is you admitted that it was in the wrong. That you went ahead and tried to kind of force him to getting an engagement ring. That's cool that you admitted to that and you knew that was wrong, because what happens is, and also I'm one of those people that fall in that category that I did at one point. I felt like I was being forced to be in a relationship. And once that happens, he's going to resent you slowly and slowly and slowly. Like, dang, man, she's a good person. I don't want to lose her, but in order to do this, I got to do this. And it's getting him out of his comfort zone. It's going to get messy off top. It's going to get super messy. And that's something you shouldn't have done. And what you admitted that you shouldn't have done. The writer admitted that she shouldn't have done. And that's a good thing. Then he comes up with, I don't know if you're the right person for me. A lot of guys, especially since you're his first, he doesn't have nothing to compare it to. So if he's like, I don't know if you're the right person, there might be a freak in the sheets, like next door. He doesn't know because all he's dealt with was you. All he's dealt with was you. And I think that you're doing yourself and him a disservice by kind of staying in this relationship. The murky part of it is you don't want to give up. Probably won't want to give you up. He probably does love you and doesn't want to give you up. But he also doesn't want to think that, okay, I'm giving up all my opportunities to see what else is out there. There might be somebody out there that could blow my socks off. But all I got is you, and I'm dealing with you. And I'm killing myself that way. That's an ugly situation to be in. You did talk about marriage and kids, and you say that y'all are on the same page. I don't think. Let me draw that back. I think that y'all might be on the same page, but y'all's timelines are so off. Like, yeah, he might have thought about marriage and kids, and the average guy, if you're bringing that to him, he's thinking, yeah, we could get kids, yeah. Married, yeah, down the line, yeah. He's thinking down the line. He's not thinking right now. He's thinking, okay, in the future, when I'm, I done got out there, sold my wild oats, did my own thing, and now, okay, yeah, we could have kids, we could get married, whatever. I'm down for that in my lifetime. The unfortunate thing is, a lot of times when it comes to women, I'm not saying all women, I'm not generalizing all women, I'm saying a lot of times with quite a few women, it's, I want to get married right now. I want to have kids right now. I have this timeline, I have this schedule in my life that I got things I want to get done by. And men don't typically, we're thinking on a monetary sense. Like, for example, he bought the house. He's probably thinking in his lifetime, I'm getting my house straight. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to get a nice car. I'm going to do this with my job. I'm going to get this promotion. I'm going to do this. He's thinking about his timeline. And then after he's got all his ducks in a row, everything's settled down, the dust is cleared, then we can do wife and kids. And it seems like from the letter, you're thinking we should do wife and kids now. All that other stuff will happen. Like you already got the house, so we're set. I can get locked in with this marriage thing, and that's that. He's not on the same timeline. So yes, you might be on the same page as far as eventually you want to get married and have kids, but y'all's timelines are completely off. And he feels that it's holding him back, that he's only been with just you. So that's him wanting to see what else is out there, possibly. Yeah. The household chores are not evenly split. That part I can get because I've also been in that situation where he's doing more. He knows he's doing more around the house. So basically he's going to work, coming home. He done bought a house. And now he's at home doing chores, and he's doing the majority of them. What are you doing? That's what the first thing that came to my mind was, well, what is she doing then? If he's doing the majority of those chores and you feel bad about it, do more chores, do more of the stuff around the house. But if he's doing everything, then he's going to get to the mindset of, hell, I need you for. The hell I need you for? I've got everything knocked out. What else do you bring to my life? And that's what the scary part of any relationship will be. Is the fact that one day he will wake up and realize, I don't need you for anything. I'm doing the majority of the stuff around the house. I bought the house. I'm doing the lion's share of stuff. And you're just kind of hanging out. And that's what it looks like. It's like, that's what he's going to think. I'm telling you, that's what he's going to think. It's like, man, you're just hanging out. You're just here. Like, what do I need you for? Like, you're just here. You're taking up my space. I can have the chick next door that does the freaky stuff. The stuff I don't know about because you're my first. And also, he's doing himself a disservice too by not being straight up honest with you and saying, "Listen, I do need to see more of what's going on out there." He might not want to hurt your feelings and say, "I need more than what you're giving me." He also said to you that it hurts you. You said that it hurts you that he feels like he's getting not that much out of the relationship. I told you. He's going to do the what are you here for? What are we talking about? What are you here for? And he might hit you with that. Like, I don't see no purpose in you being here. And when he starts, the last part that you had at this conversation was the no hugging, the no kissing, the no cuddling. I'm pretty sure when he first got with you, he was all over you. He was all over you. I'm talking about he was just, he was probably all over you. But now, it's like, man, she's still here? Okay, well. Yeah, hey, baby, how you doing? But he doesn't want to actually engage in that stuff with you. There also could be some things, too. You said that you're trying to do stuff more in the bedroom. I would like more clarity on that, because realistically, what are you doing different? A different position? It doesn't wow nobody. Are you wearing something different to the bed? A lot of times we get comfortable in what we got on, what we're looking like, and how we carry ourselves. So when he comes home, he might see you in the same bonnet and big shirt that you went to sleep in, and it's 4 noon the next day, or 4 noon to 4 the next day. He could be like, well, you went to sleep in that, and now here you are, spent the whole day in that. Now, I don't know if you're a businesswoman. I don't know if you work at home. I have no idea what's going on with that situation. If you do work, congrats to all that, but still, you're going to have to bring something extra too back at the house. And it seems like y'all are just floating in 2 different directions. Y'all been together for 5 years. 5 years is a long time. I always say, the first year of any relationship, throw that out the window. Just chuck that away. Get rid of that. You don't need the first year. Because first year, everybody's putting on a mask. Everybody's doing their best behavior, putting their best foot forward. Everybody's trying to be the best of what they can be as far as the relationship goes. They're going to open car doors. They're going to kiss you on the cheek. They're going to tell you they love you. They're going to do all this other stuff for you. That's what's going to happen the first year, because it's the honeymoon phase. But once y'all start getting to know each other and y'all get used to each other's habits, also fades away, and then you see the pure them. And the pure him is telling you what right now what you're bringing isn't enough. Not saying that you're not enough for him. You could be really, really good for him later. But right now, what you're presenting, he's craving more of. And you got to bring that. Not saying that he's not doing his bit right now. This is the question that you posed to Boston.com and I picked up on. It's right now, it seems like he wants more and you're struggling to find that more to give. My suggestion on the whole thing, my 2 cents, and the relationship, it's 5 years and the relationship. If things have not improved by now, and the relationship. And the reason being is he's going to resent you for kind of forcing him to get that engagement ring. He's going to resent you for him doing the bulk of the work around the house, the stuff around the house, maybe even the wifely duties. I'm saying wifely duties, but the wifely duties, he's doing the majority of those as well. And he's probably going to resent you a little bit for that too. And bit by bit by bit, he's going to lose interest in this relationship. Either you're going to have to change up something about yourself as far as like doing more and tell him to, like, you know, ease up, do some crazy stuff in the bed. I don't know about the crazy stuff in the bed. I don't know what you do already. You probably do enough. But for right now, he's starving for more, and it seems like you don't know what that more is. Um, yeah, you might want to go ahead and ask him. Have this big conversation, like you said before. Sex happened after a big conversation. I'm not sure if that was pity sex on his part or yours. Because I started thinking about that as well. It's like, pity sex? Yeah, we had this big conversation about we don't kiss, we don't cuddle, we blah, blah, blah. You know what, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, I don't mean to neglect you, blah, 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 blah. And then y'all lay down and y'all do the deal. But it was a month ago. Either one, he's found somebody else. I'm not saying that he has, but maybe he's looking somewhere else. Or two, and two and one can mix up in the same thing. He is checked out of this relationship. Mentally checked the hell out of his relationship. It's time to go ahead and call it. Everybody at home, thank you for watching this episode. But go ahead and leave comments, likes, subscribe. Am I telling the truth? Am I full of BS? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what I'm messing up in or what I'm overlooking. And we'll get you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.